Hi, my loves. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. We're going to look into 2022 for you guys. I hope you guys had an amazing 2021. I hope it was good for you guys and you guys got so many blessings from it. I want to thank everyone that spent 2021 with me. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. So thank you to everyone that subscribed during 2021, and thank you to everyone that subscribes moving forward. I love you guys so much, and I'm just so excited to go through 2022 for you guys, especially since there's going to be like a few changes you guys are going to notice. So please just watch. I'm going to be adding like different things, and we're just going to be trying different stuff. So we're just going to have fun. I just don't like to talk about it anymore, because then I notice when I mention it, I never do it. I just wanted to do it. All right. I'm going to take one card for each month. Well, sometimes more cards come out, but I'm going to try and do one card for each month, and then maybe we'll clarify. I'm not sure. But hopefully it's a good year for you. Show me what's going on with Pisces. If you're interested in my personal information for that is listed below. Show me what's going on with Pisces. For January, I have postponement with Two of Cups. Four of Swords in reverse with the Two of Cups. Show me February. I have the Fool as my deck. It's not in reverse. I have Isolation, which is the Three of Swords. What is going on? I have the Rebel, which is the Emperor, but it's sideways to the right, I mean. Four of Pentacles for March. No, April. Show me May. I have Slowing Down with the Source for May. Show me June. Yes, Ten of Pentacles. I swear everybody got this one. Everybody's going to make a lot of money. It's not going to be all in this around the same time, but everybody's going to be making money this year. All right. Show me July. Okay, so now I have the Empress with the Five of Cups, clinging to the past. Show me August. Some of you might be getting a lot of ringing in your ears right now, or you guys might experience like some type of headaches or nausea. I just feel like you guys, some of you might be feeling a little out of your energy, like yeah, just a little nauseous, or maybe you have like a sore throat, or you're just feeling sick, or you're not really like feeling too good right now. For September, I have Justice. Show me October. The Burden, Six of Swords. Show me November. Show me December. Thank you. And then the overall energy for the year. Past lives in reverse. Some of you guys are clearing out a lot. You guys cleared out a lot of karma this year. Like, I feel like that a big part of your year was that. I also feel like some of you are learning how to meditate, or you're going to learn how to meditate better, because you feel like you can't, or you don't, your mind doesn't get quiet or something like that while you're meditating, or you don't feel like you're getting the great, like all the benefits from it. Anyway, so for January, why is it Four of Swords in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse? Ooh, Seven of Swords in reverse with the Sun upright. Some of you could be connecting with the Leo. It feels like somebody wants to change their ways for you, Pisces. Like somebody has been thinking very like long and hard about the way that they loved you, they cared about you, the way that you guys went and like fell in love with each other. They just think about you a lot, and I feel like you made them want to change. You made them want to like hang up their play, like give up their player card, or like kind of I'm picking up on somebody that doesn't want to be stuck by they don't want to, yeah, they hurt other people because they're hurt themselves, and they realize that the reason why they couldn't accept true love when it came from you is because they weren't used to it. They didn't know what it was. And it almost seems like in January you're going to be in an, like, you were so caring, you were so giving, you were so loving, you are there, like, I don't know, it sounds a little codependent, and I guess it kind of is, because to this person you're a little bit of their happiness. they see you and they get very encouraged by you because you've done a lot for them, or they just see you in such a high view. Like, they respect you so much. And I feel like you had, like, you kind of pulled them out of that funk. You made them want to be better. I feel like there was definitely a third party here. Maybe this person cheated on you, or put you in a third party, like made you a third party. My head hurts. My head started hurting really bad right now. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but damn. And then I got really hot. What the fuck is this? Some of you might be getting like a headache. Be careful. Also, be careful you don't eat anything that's gonna make you sick. Like, pay attention to what you're eating. Alright, January might not be a great month. You're focusing on your money. You're not really paying attention to too much outside of yourself, Pisces, because some of you might be a little heartbroken right now. But you're getting out of that. There might have been someone that I don't want to say mistreated you. It doesn't feel like they mistreated you. They just didn't know how to love you. But you left before there was a lot of damage. Like, you didn't accept that from this person, is what it feels like. Like, you knew your value, you knew what you were doing, and this person was trying to play with you, so you just walked away. And I think that the way that you did it really woke this person up, because if you would have gotten mad and acted out on them, then they would have seen you as someone that was like a little crazy. But you did it very quietly. This person keeps wondering, like, when are they going to come back? When is Pisces going to come back? And it doesn't change in January. I actually feel like they really want to come towards you, but they feel like you're ignoring them, or like you're not talking to them, or like you don't care. The High Priestess. Hello, Pisces. There's a little bit of like waiting. There's a waiting game that you have going on, where you're just like, before you move into anything, you want all the information, but it's like you're not talking about the information you're gathering. Some of you might be like studying magic, or studying like rituals, or I don't know, something. I'm getting like santeria for some of you. Some of you are also being secretive about a new beginning. So if you're in a relationship, Pisces, you're secretly planning your exit. Or if you're in a connection or something like, there's somebody that's secretly planning an exit. Or there's a secret plan for a new beginning. If it's not an exit, there's a secret new beginning. 6 of Pentacles. It could be that you start something up with 2 people, because you don't want something to end. So you're like, well, instead of ending it over here, I'm just going to see if I can work both of these people, or work both of this. So in January, if your person does end up coming back in, and you already have, like, whoever this is obsessing over you in January, I don't really feel you thinking about them much, if I'm being honest. But I feel like maybe it's because you're over them. Some of you might even be connecting to somebody new. And it feels like in February, they might come in. They could come in to tell you, like, happy birthday or something like that. Flashback from the past. Hey, stranger. Or some shit like that. But it feels like you might already be in a connection with someone new. Right? And it feels like they might try to sneak their way in February. Because, and some of you might be open to it a little bit, because you really are interested in this person. But it's like you just needed to know that they were going to work on or reflect a little bit. You were just waiting on them to reflect, and they have in January. And I think in February they're gonna try and make some stuff up. I don't know, like, not make it up to you, not make some stuff up. I can see that this person is changing. They are changing. So I'm not gonna tell you that they're coming to you like lying to you and playing with you, but this person, but if you're already in a relationship, don't do it. Don't do it. I can see that it's gonna go bad because you could end up losing both in March. Because in March I have the 3 of Swords. But there's some type of secret that's coming out about somebody giving to 2 people in February. And that could be you, Pisces. And it's going to hurt. I can see that. It's going to hurt a lot. Tell me about the 3 of Swords. I'm going to start over. The King of Wands. Because somebody wants to act single. Somebody acts like they're... And this is not a hit on anybody, okay? Act the way you want to act. Just somebody acts a little too young for their age. Like, calm down. You are not, like, you are not a Rolling Stone anymore. You are not, I don't know. It's like somebody could still want to pick up, like, 25 and younger year old girls and then one, like, it's, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just I feel like this person is at an age and maybe in a place in their life where they could be focusing on a lot of other things to get them moving forward. But this person moves way too fast, doesn't really think about what they're doing. They're very impatient, so they're constantly moving, and they don't think about the shit that they do. The 5 of Wands, they like to argue a lot. And this person might come in and try and fight your new person if you end up telling them no. I'm just letting you guys know now. This might be somebody that's like, oh, you're not going to be with me. I'm going to show up at your house in the middle of the night and I'm going to fight your person. I mean, they're going to go up against the Emperor, so I don't suggest that they do that, especially because they're just coming through as the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a little fiery, but the Emperor has an entire army. Like, fuck with me if you want to. It's like the energy that the Emperor has. Like, this person likes to play a lot of games. The thing is, don't get me wrong, they love you. They want to be with you. They've changed for you, and they feel like they have, but you being in another relationship when they come back in, like, if you are in another relationship now, Pisces, they're going to be just super bothered by it. And if you're not, I just feel like this person's going to come in while you're in a relationship. For some of you, they might come in while you're single, but they're going to try and be a little too controlling, a little too... tell me what the 5 of Wands is. I have the Magician in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, with the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay. I feel like they feel like they wasted time changing for you. After you tell them that you're not going to accept them anymore in March, they're going to feel heartbroken. I think it's their heartbreak. Show me. I mean, it could be yours, Pisces, if you're the one that's going towards someone else and they're already in another relationship, and you might, like, if they're already in another relationship, then they might turn you into a third party thing, and you guys might, you know. Which, I mean, if that's fine with you, go for it. But if it's not fine with you, it's going to end up hurting a little bit. But you're just going to end up pulling back from them again. And, like, you're not going to stay with that. All right, tell me about the Rebel. Why is the Emperor here for April? So in April, you might be feeling a little bit more in your masculine energy. I also feel like you might be asking or wanting to ask more people out on dates, things like that. Like if you're not dating anyone and if you're single. Because it feels like if you end up going through with it and you end up giving 2 people your energy, Pisces, in March, that will happen. And you will feel like you wasted time, or you would feel very upset with both people and a little bit at yourself for allowing this person to, like, come back in. Because it doesn't, like, it feels like they're serious, but it feels like once they have you, you're going to go right back to asking them for love. You know what I mean? The 4 of Wands. But they're going to make an offer. They're going to talk to you about love. They're going to talk to you about marriage. They're going to talk to you about, like, let's do this. I'm ready now. I'm ready to connect. I'm ready for a new beginning. I know that I missed my opportunity last time, but I'm not willing to do that again. Now my throat hurts. Like, I can feel it so strong. This is somebody that struggles while they're telling you this. 9 of Pentacles. They make me itchy. Like, as much as they changed, and they have, they're just... I don't want to offend anybody if it's you. So I don't want to like diss them or judge them or anything, or sound like I'm judging them. But this person, it's like the air freshener when you haven't cleaned, right? Like that's what it feels like. Like with this person, like they cleaned a little bit of themselves and then they're coming in expecting you to just be okay with the fact that they like covered up the smell or so they covered up their lies or covered up something with, they feel like they've changed. And I don't want to take it away from them. They are and they have. It's just that the moment that you diss them, it's quickly coming back. Like, it feels like the moment you reject them, they go back to being who they used to be. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yes, they're changing, but they're changing because they think that that's what you want. But the moment they realize you're going to struggle really bad with that. The moment they realize that you're not going to accept them, they're going to be mad. Like, how could you not take me back? Show me. In May, the Tower. 4 of Pentacles with the Tower. If you hold on to this person, or if you just, I suggest you just let it go. Because I feel like this, if you do end up letting this person in, they're going to intrude if you have a relationship now. And that relationship is going to end. And if you end up letting them back in, then they're going to ruin whatever is supposed to come in. And I feel like you're just going to end up going through a very intense, another Tower moment with them next year. I think this person likes to come back in like, I just heard 90 days. Like every 90 days or some shit. The World. The 3 of Wands. And in the past, you used to wait for them. Like maybe in the past, you used to kind of like sit by and hope for them to call you, hope for them to text you, hope for them to do something. Or like watch your stories, watch your Facebook, Instagram, whatever you have. You just wanted their attention at some point. But I feel like that ended, and that's going to be the Tower moment. Like if you don't end up letting it go, which is the 4 of Pentacles, if you don't end up making that decision, then it's going to end up falling on top of you. Like you choose. 3 of Wands, the World. I think you're done waiting. You maybe at some point you did wait for this person for just too long. This person, I don't know, they really missed out on you. And it's because you also had like a huge glow up in either 2021 or 2020. Or maybe both years. And now they're like, fuck, I didn't know that this Pisces was going to turn out like this. I didn't know Pisces was going to be like this bomb and fine and this hustler and this like person that has their shit together. Like when I was with Pisces didn't have all of this. This person's going to be weird. I don't like that. It's like a back then hoes didn't want me, now I'm hot, they're all on me. Like it gives you that energy. Like this person's the only reason, like I don't want to say the only reason, because they did love you back then. And that's why like they wanted to change for you, because they did see like how much you up and changed yourself. Right? And they don't want to come in without you feeling like they've done anything, nothing. Like, yeah. They want to come in and be like, look, Pisces, I haven't just been sitting on my ass since we stopped, but they've only been trying to change themselves for like a couple of months. Why is June slowing down with the Source? You might be starting... Yay! 10 of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of money that comes in, but remember, slow down. So that whatever... There's going to be a lot of money that comes in June, but you want to be very careful with it and slow down. Do not invest right away. Do not, be very careful with your money. Try your hardest not to judge yourself with what you do with it, because I feel like that can lead you further into different problems. But I think that there's going to be something that you're going to be working really hard towards, and you're going to be moving very carefully towards it. I can feel that. Like you're not going to let anyone know about this. You're going to just be, it's going to be a lot of money, because you're going to win the jackpot twice, 2 months in a row. So in June, you're going to feel like, oh my God, I hit the fucking jackpot. It felt like forever. I can't believe I got here. Like finally, you're going to feel so good about yourself in June. June is going to be an amazing month for you. Oh my God, yes! What did I say? The 9 of Cups. I'm sorry I did this stupid thing, but oh my God. Oh my God, yes. Six of Swords is because you're moving away from this shit. I'm telling you, they could ruin something. I don't... Like, I admire them for trying. I'll say that. I admire them for trying because they are trying. They are really trying. They're trying to get on your level because you did leave this person completely behind. Like, they're not even there. Like, you left them behind. And it just feels... Oh my God, look, the Ten of Cups. Bottom with the Six of Cups. That's beautiful. Okay, let me see. Spirit, tell me about July. Five of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. Dang. People are going to feel a little butthurt in July in regards to your energy. You're going to be keeping people at a distance. Your door is no longer open. And it's no longer open. People are going to be knocking and knocking and knocking, and you're not going to open. You're not. I feel like people are going to be texting you, people are going to be calling you, and people, you're just not, they're not going to hear from you anymore. Like, you're not going to come at anybody and talk a bunch of shit with anybody. You're not going to explain to anybody that you're cutting them off. I just feel like you're just in an energy where you're like, nope. I need to focus on my money, and anything that's a distraction needs to go away now. Because I feel like you're tired of talking to people that constantly gossip about bullshit, because then it makes you want to do the same thing. So in July and June, you're going to be so... Like, I feel like you're going to get a little taste of it in June, and you're going to be like, there's no fucking way I'm going to miss my opportunity to get my other Ten of Pentacles in July. So everybody that comes towards you, because you're going to have a lot in June, right? And then here they fucking come. The moment you start to do good, then they want to come back in. Then they want to be your friends. Then they want to be all this. Like... It feels like maybe when you first started your business, it didn't pop off. It didn't, like, everybody was like not really taking it serious. And the moment, like, you finally skyrocket and you take off, and there's just, people are so blown away, and then they want to act like they know you. I also feel like it's kind of like that celebrity by association. Like, maybe you're just really well known, and this part, all of these people just want to be like, oh, I know Pisces. Pisces is my friend. Pisces is this. As I said, that is 2020, 22. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be like, Pisces is my friend. Me and Pisces go way back. You're going to be taking care of the people that have been taking care of you. And that's beautiful. I can definitely see that. In July, you're going to be giving to a lot of people. I also see you donating to kids, like toys and things like that. Like, if you make a lot of money, you're definitely going to give back. I can see that in July. So I love you so much for that, Pisces. I love you so much for that. That's amazing. Today, my kiddos, I bought them those little, like, the connect things so that you can build forts. And my kid goes, hey, what if we get a lot of these and then give them to the homeless, and then give them like a tent or something, like a thing to put on top? And I was like, that is genius. Yes. No, well, we're not going to do it like that, but it's like, if we come up with something that we get, but it's the thought, you know, and like, or coming up with something that we could give that maybe looks something like that. It's the idea. Right? And I thought it was awesome. But it feels like that type of energy where you just get inspired to like give back. It's beautiful. So, that's July. Show me August. Why is August flowering with clinging to the past? In August, there's going to be something that comes up again that kind of reminds you of the past a little bit. Maybe it's like an ex sends you a text, or like something happens to someone else that reminds you of what has happened to you. Sorry, kiddo alert. All right, I lost where I was, so I'm just going to keep going. Tell me about flowering. Oh yeah, somebody's going to come in that might show you something. I have Justice back to back, but in different months. So August and September, there's going to be some type of good karma that comes in for you. But I feel like with good karma, you have to remember what has happened so that you can be able to let it go. Like, you're not going to get something good without remembering why the universe is giving it to you. Right? Like, if you get money, you naturally remember a lot of the things that a lot of the times where you've been maybe broke or struggling or something like that. And it feels like this energy, even though it's going to bring back a little bit of a sad memory, it's going to be really good because it's going to come in with good karma. So August is going to feel I hate dropping them. because I always sit down and my legs fall asleep. Ugh, fuck me. Where is it? I can't see shit, and then I can already not see. All right, 4 of Cups with Strength card. You see, it's gonna feel like it's gonna be good karma, but it might have you sit down and like meditate a little bit, kind of. You might not have a lot going on in August. And the reason for that is because the universe kind of wants you to sit down and reflect on some of the things that you've been through, good and bad, right? When we reflect, we reflect on all of it. We don't just pick and choose what makes us feel good, or what makes us feel okay. And when it feels too bad, we move into another direction. We don't want to do that. Tell me, but August might be a little bit boring. It's going to bring you a lot of strength and a lot of hope, because you're going to be looking at how the universe has had your back in so many ways, especially with like the first few months having been hard, and then moving into the next 4 months being really good. You're just going to be in an energy where you're very grateful, but it is going to bring back a certain, like, just an energy of sadness based off like the things, thinking about the things that you've been through, or the people that you've been through, or the fact that you can't figure out who the fuck you want to be with. Like, because you have so many options, because in August you're gonna have a lot of options. All right, show me September. Why September? Justice. Beautiful. The Ace of Cups. You could be meeting somebody new then, or you could just be falling in love with yourself. You reach this breakthrough where you're just like, okay, this is why I had to go through this and this and this and this, and all of your major trauma, like your trauma responses are starting to get healed, and you're starting to connect to them and just soothe them a little bit better, or learning how to soothe them a little bit better. Tell me more. 6 of Swords. It did kind of flip over into going in reverse. So you do go back and forth. This could also be another, if you are falling in love with someone else. Be very careful, because you might go back and forth a lot, but there's really no reason to, because I feel like this is actually a relationship that like broke through a lot of your negative karma. Like your, maybe you still feel really nervous, or you feel like you can't trust this person, but it's like a break. Like, no, keep going. Just keep going. At first it feels that way, but it almost feels like it's only the first few months where you're going to feel that. After that, it's going to go away, I promise. And then, can you guys hear my stomach? I haven't eaten all day. With the 6 of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Wands, it almost feels like you're going to keep wondering, should I leave? Should I stay? Should I leave? Should I stay? Should I leave? Should I stay? Stay. The relationship is going to be so amazing. The only reason you're going to even doubt it is because this person might be a slow texter. That might be the only reason you even question this person. But this is someone that is worth giving the energy to, worth the attention to. Like, this is someone that's going to be giving you a lot back. A lot of what you give to this person back. So in September is going to be a big love month for you guys. October. Oh, beautiful. The Lovers with Temperance. I feel like this might be when you meet them. You might meet a new person in September, but you might fall in love and actually decide to be with this person in October. Because I feel like October might make it easier for you, because the 6 of Swords is upright, so you're not going to choose. It's not going to be an option anymore. In September, you're still back and forth. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? And in this one, it's you leaving, but leaving your burdens behind. Like, you're not going to keep carrying what has been just keeping you down for so long anymore. You're going to learn to release it. King of Cups in reverse. It can even be, it can be somebody else, you guys. Like another person. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody that maybe you've been waiting to come back in, but they didn't come back in. Or maybe this person that you had like a falling out with, and you fall in love with somebody new, and you're like, I don't know who to choose. Do I go towards my new person, or do I go here? You might have a whole other situation, because remember, the same thing that happens around the early months for when we start our eclipse season, and then once we have our final eclipse, we have to remember that that's what opens it, and then that's what closes it. So it feels like in the beginning of the year, it could be that you start off having to choose between 2 people, and then throughout the year you might be single, or you might end up meeting somebody in September. But it feels like you might go through the same thing around the last 3 months. But whoever this other person is, this person isn't worth your time. This King of Cups in reverse isn't worth your time. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but you need to just walk away. Ten of Swords, exactly. Just end that one. That's because you release the burden. So you finally come to peace with Temperance here. The Death card. You see what I say? It's not, you're not going to be confused anymore. You're going to know, like, okay, I choose you. In October, you might pick. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be super disappointed about this because it's going to end a lot of negative cycles. But it's time. It's like you found the person that you really want to be with, and at some point you go back and forth about it. But then once you finally see, no, you're it, you are it, then then you make your decision. You go towards them, or you let them come towards you. I feel like this is someone that puts just as much effort as you do. I do feel like they have a problem, though. Your new person, like the one that you're really going to love, I feel like they're going to have a problem with your status a little bit. Maybe you're really out there, people like you, or you have like a lot of admirers. And they might struggle with that a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's not going to be horrible. If you guys are married, there might be somebody that needs to give spousal support to somebody else. Six of Wands, Nine of Swords. But if you want spousal support, I feel like it is going to come. But there's going to be a compromise. Like if you get a divorce or if you leave somebody behind. Some of you might also have to pay something in November. So November might be a month where you have to pay something. I also feel like you guys might go through like a very intense, like maybe like religious experience, but no, not a religious experience. There's going to be something that questions religion when it comes to you. Maybe you are a religious person, and I don't know, you go into a connection with somebody that's spiritual, or maybe you go into a relationship with somebody that's religious if you're spiritual. And then it might be a little bit of an up and down, but you guys are going to have a lot of success if you learn how to speak. Like if you guys learn how to communicate with each other. You guys have to learn how to compromise. But it's going to bother you. I could tell. Because you're going to be like, I can't talk to you. You don't understand me. I don't want to be with somebody that's not like me or doesn't think like me or doesn't this. Or maybe they have a problem with the way that you dress. Or they're going to have a problem with something, but I feel like it could have a lot to do with religious views. Maybe you want to get married and they don't. Like maybe they want to get married and you don't, or something like that. I just feel like in November there might be a little bit of a hiccup, but you're totally cool. It's gonna go good. Show me, why is December transformation? You're gonna leave the year with a bang though. Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful. A lot of what you have put in throughout the entire year, a lot of your seeds are gonna grow in December. December is going to be a very fulfilling, very like transformative month for you. I do have the Hermit here, so you might be spending some time alone. Now I have the Queen of Cups, kind of trying to tap further into your intuition, or practicing it with your intuition a little bit in December. I also feel like you're just going to be on another boss kick. Like you're gonna have one in June, July, and then you're gonna settle down for a little bit, and then it's gonna kick back off in December, because you're gonna be like, I want to move into 2023 better. Because every single year you just keep changing. Every single year you're just like, I want to be better. I want to be better. We're moving into this one better. That's beautiful. And it is gonna be better, I promise. It looks like it's amazing. There's a couple of hiccups, but now that you know what to do. All right, show me, what is the overall advice for my Pisces? All right, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself over giving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver. The healer, the rescuer, in the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill: receiving gracefully and with gratitude without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need this for that. In your exchange with others, you are doing good in the world. Let the world give back to you. then you can give up the old stories that have convinced you to have to do everything alone with no help. Let your will be filled. Your will be filled. We all love you so, so much. That's beautiful, because that could also be something that you're learning in 2022, where you're just releasing. You're like working by yourself, or maybe you're asking your friends for more help, or you're just reaching out to more people, and you're allowing people to love you. And that's going to be different, because maybe in the past it was you wanting to give, or it was you wanting to do everything for the person, but now you're letting people prove themselves to you. No, prove to me that you want to be in my life. I'm tired of having to prove to people why they would do so good in my life, or why they should be in my life. If you don't feel like you should be here, then you can fucking leave. And you're tired of having to explain that to people. So it's beautiful. All right, my loves, thank you so much. Cannot wait to spend 2022 with you guys. I am so excited. I will talk to you guys soon. If you subscribed during this reading, welcome to the fan band. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. Bye, my loves.